Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Crazy for Codes. And today's video is going to be a very interesting because today we are going to learn the PowerShell command. So, as a software developer, it's a very important skill. I know you will be pretty much curious if I say that today we are not going to interact with our files and folder in a normal. There are a lot of files and folder here we can graphically interact with each other. But in today's video, we will see that how we can interact with our files and folder using the command PowerShell. So whether you are a seasoned coder or just starting your journey as a software developer, so learning a PowerShell is a very interesting and a very important skill. Let's come to the introduction to the PowerShell command. So PowerShell is a powerful command line interface and scripting language that is developed by the Microsoft. So it basically helps in performing the specific tasks and the operations ranging from the basic file manipulation, and it can vary to the advanced administration task. So let's see why software developers learn the PowerShell. Because it increases the efficiency and the productivity. It is going to streamline your the productions while you are performing your coding programming. So it is going to help you streamline your workflows. And the second important reason is because the cross-platform compatibility. So you can use the PowerShell command from the any of the operating system or most of the operating system, like it is compatible with the Linux operating systems, the Windows operating systems, and there are many others. Then it is integration with the other technologies. As a software developers, you will often interact with the PowerShell. You will interact with your Git using the PowerShell. So it is very necessary that you should learn the basics of the PowerShell. So let's see what you will learn in today's video. What is PowerShell command? Why software developers learn PowerShell commands? Some useful PowerShell commands, practical application, how PowerShell can be used to interact with the Git. So these all things we are going to see in this video. So stay tuned. Let's see some useful command. The first command is cd. So basically it is going to change the current working directory to a specified directory. Then we have ls, that is going to list the content of your current directory. Then we have mkdir, that is going to create a directory. So there are many. There are lots of lists here. You can go through. There are cp, mb, rm, rmdir, get content, set content. So one by one, we are going to apply this practically and see how it works. So let's quickly start the PowerShell. So go to the start options in the search below the search option. Click on the Windows PowerShell. You can see a window PowerShell is open. The very first command that I'm going to use is like mkdir, and it is going to like create a directory for you. So I'm going to name my directory as hello world. So you can see that our hello world directory has been created inside a email folder, and you can see you will get a lot of information regarding that, the directory, where it was created, the date, the time, and what is the name of your directory. So the another very next PowerShell command that I am going to use is cd command. Why I'm using this? Because I want to move from the email directory, because my location is right now, it is email. So I'm going to like move to the hello world directory that I have created just right now. So we will give the hello world. Now I'm successfully change my directory. Let's see if our file has been created or a directory has been created or not. So for that, I'm going to go to the folder. Then I have to go to my this PC, then C drive, and inside the C drive I have a user folder, and inside the email folder you can see there would be a directory named hello world. Yes, and it is an empty. So what I'm going to do is again open the PowerShell, and I'm going to use code dot so that I can open my directory into the Visual Code Studio. Perfect. So you can see that in a Visual Code the directory that is open is the hello world. So let's quickly close this, maximize it, and you can see here. So the other interaction, I'm going to use the PowerShell using my terminal of the Visual Code, and I will also see will also let you see the how it is working at the back end. Okay. So similarly, in the hello world directory, I'm also going to like create the another directory, which will be like mkdir, the first directory with the name first directory, and I will enter it. So you can see our another directory has been created. Okay, let's go to the folder here. Go to the hello world folder, and you can see our first directory, a folder with the first directory has been created. It is interesting, right? Let's come back to the Visual Code. The Now the next command that I'm going to use is like we have created a directory called the first directory. If I want to delete this directory, so for that I will be using the rmdir, then the directory name, and press enter. You see our directory has been deleted from here. Let's check into the let's come to the C drive. Let then come to the first this PC, then C drive, users, email, then the hello world. You see our directory has been deleted from here. Let's come back to the Visual Code again, and let's create some file. Let's quickly create some file. So for that we will use the new item, and then I'm going to name my file name as app with the extension that is JS JavaScript, and I will press enter. You can see a file app.js has been created. Similarly, we are going to create the another file with the main.js. You see two of the file have been created. Now suppose if we want to delete this file, so for that we are going to use the another command, that is the rm, and our file name, that is app. I guess there is some problem. Rm app.js, right? You can see our app.js has been deleted from our directory, current directory. Let's clear the terminal. Let's create it again. and we can again create the another file as the style.css. You can see our style.css file has also been created here. Now, if I want to list all the files in our current directories, for that we are going to use the another command, that is the ls command. So you can see this directory holds the three files, that is 1, 2, 3, the app.js, main.js, style.cs. So you can see here. So when I use the ls command, it will list all the file name within this directory. Let's see what is happening at the hello world directory. So when you will come to the C drive, your the folder, you can see all the file has been also created here. Let's come back to the visual code. Now let's see how we can use a cp command. So for that, let me first create a new directory called the style directory, where I'm going to copy my style uh, file into the style directory. Okay, so first I've created a directory. You can see our directory has been created. So now I'm going to use the cp command, then cp, then the file name, that is style.css. Then this is our source file, and we have to move to a destination file. So for that, I will be giving the style directory and press enter. So when you will open this, you can see our style.css file has been created. So now let's see what is happening at the backend. You can see our main file is here, and inside a style folder we have another copied file, that is style. Interesting. Let's come back to the visual code again. Let's see how we can use the mb command. So mb basically used to move your file to a source to a destination. For example, in my case, I want my style.css to move into the style directory. So in this case, I'm going to put mb, the file name, that is style.css, into the directory, that is the style, and press enter. You can see now our file has the style.css, which was in the root directory of the hello world, have been moved to the style directory, right? The next command we are going to use is the set content. Okay, for that, let me just create a new file, that is the new, then item, and then I'm going to name my file as the happy coding dot text file, and press enter. So you can see our happy coding text file has been created, and now what I'm going to use is the set content command, and we will set the value, that is here. I'm going to change the file name, that is the happy coding dot text. Then first you have to give the value and what value you want in your file. So here I can hey, you are learning PowerShell. So what basically is that I want to set the content of this file as hey, you are learning the PowerShell, and let's enter this. So when you will open this file, you can see our content has been set hey, you are learning the PowerShell. You can also get the content in your terminal shell. using the command that is the get content from the happy coding dot text file and press enter. You can see your the content from the happy coding text file will be displayed on your terminal. So till now we have used a lot of command, and let's see what are left. Okay, so we have covered this cd command, we have covered the ls or get chill item command, and then we have also covered the mkdir, and we've also covered the cp command, mv command, rm command, and then the rmdir command also. And I guess the most of the command that are very useful has been covered in this